Weather on Fox 43 News is brought to you by Toyota of York. Visit toyotaofyork.com.
We are back in the Fox 43 kitchen this afternoon, and we've got some folks here from the Pennsylvania School of Culinary Arts. Chris Tucker, he is a sixth-term student there, and we have Chef G, I'm told you're called there, right?
Yes, I am.
Chef G, one of the instructors. Well, we appreciate you guys stopping by. What a great spread you have here, and this is really some healthy options for everybody, right?
Yes, it is. Very good for all those New Year's resolutions. So we're making a vegetarian entree this evening, and we'll be making basically the entree part of it, or the main course, is going to be the roasted corn timbal, and these are the ingredients here for that. And then we'll be making some sauteed mushrooms with some nice fresh greens, which will have lots of antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. And then we'll be making about the fastest starch you can make, which is a couscous dish.
A couscous dish, very good. And I know we wanted to cover just some of the basics in the kitchen, because not everybody always knows how to properly prepare some of the ingredients for these dishes. And we're talking about garlic first, is that right?
Yep. So,
all right, so Chris,
sixth-term student, he's going to demonstrate the proper way to mince a clove of garlic, so you can get it nice and fine.
and we've taken all the skin, all the shelling off.
He's already taken the skin off for you.
There you go.
So you see how he kind of cuts it horizontally and then vertically and then across the grain, and you get it nice and fine.
It is always amazing watching the others do this, because I do not in the kitchen. I usually dip into that little can of the minced garlic already prepared. There is a difference when you're doing that too, right? I mean, you really can taste it.
You get a lot more of the volatile oils when you use it fresh like this.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know, the finer you mince it, the stronger it gets, because you're breaking up more and more of the cell walls and letting those volatile oils come out.
Well, I did not know that. I did not know that. And this is going into which dish here?
This will actually be going into both the roasted corn timbal, and it will be going into the mushrooms.
Very good. So he's mincing this up. And then you also have
and then
the
Chris
portobello?
is also going to show you how to prepare a portobello mushroom for sautéing. So a lot of times you'll see portobello mushrooms, and they've got, this kind of thick, leathery skin on them. And if you're going to grill them, that's fine. But if you're going to sauté them, the skin is fairly leathery, and it makes it take kind of a little bit too long to sauté, and the inside gets a little mushy before the outside's cooked. So what he's going to do first is clean the gills out. So it's easy to just use the tip of any old spoon to clean those gills out. And they're tender, but they kind of leave kind of a brown, muddy look to your dish. Okay. So we like to take them out for that reason.
Taking those out.
And then once those are out, he's just going to use his paring knife and just peel the thick skin off the outside of the portobello.
Well, see, now I just would not.
And then you've got that beautiful, clean mushroom underneath, which will now sauté basically in the same time as all the other mushrooms in the dish.
All right, well, while he's doing that, why don't we talk about the tamales for a little bit?
Okay, so we've got several ingredients here. The first and probably most important being the corn. Of course, if it's summertime or fall and you can get some fresh corn, that's nice, but the frozen corn works just as well.
Okay.
So we add that, and then we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. So we like to season at all steps. We're also going to add some aromatics. So I'm going to take some of that ginger, garlic that he just chopped. We're going to put that in here, and we're going to put some chopped onions in here.
Okay. And I'll tell you what, this is halfway through the process right now.
Yep, we're about halfway through.
How about, television's an amazing thing. We're going to do the magic of television on this one for time purposes. So we're halfway through. When we come back, because we are going to be coming back in here, we're going to go ahead and finish this portion of the tamales up. But they're busy at work here, and we will touch base with you in a couple minutes here.
Okay.
For now, we're going to send it back into the studio. Evan is always hanging out there watching. What do you think?
I'm learning.
The healthy.
I'm learning. I didn't know anything about the mushrooms till there.
No, me neither. There you go. Me either.
All right, we'll check back in a bit. Thanks, Heather. Coming up, police in Lancaster County